All right, that cut off. I'm gonna have to see. So I don't really do editing on here, and I do have CapCut, and I don't. I'm sorry. I don't really have the time for that. I'm doing personal readings and a lot of different things. You know, I create a lot of different things with my hands. I make spiritual jewelry. You know, I don't have to give the memo. Okay. So there may be three parts to this. And I'm gonna try to get through this, but I think this was really significant that this movie came back. And shout out to Adam Sandler. He's one of my favorite actors, and I don't even know why I didn't know he was the lizard until like 10 minutes into the movie. I was like, that voice, duh! It says his name when you read. I didn't even read the description of the movie. I just started watching it. Okay, and I was excited because I seen like I don't know. I was excited. The animation on it is that type of animation. It's cartoon, but it's so lifelike. Like the hair, it's so 3D, and the way that the colors pop. You know, I'm such a kid when it comes to things like that. All right, so where were we? With the Akashic, with the being a chameleon, right? Cloaking yourself, being a shapeshifter, putting yourself into these different roles. That's all it was coming down to. You're a mother, you're a father, whatever your job is. You're all these, you're these different things as a shapeshifter. But overall, your principle, your morale, your aura, your soul, right? Everybody could play a part and be a lawyer, and to a degree, all of us humans on fucking Earth is a goddamn actor and an actress. Anyway, we playing all these different parts. So okay on that one. All right, so in ancient Egypt, the hieroglyph for the lizard translates as plentiful. Lizards also is a solar association because upon observation, they mirror the sun's transition in the skies as it cycles through the seasons. When climbing walls in the spring, the creature does so on a wall and it faces eastward. In Spain and Portugal, people use this image of the lizard in their decor for attracting good fortune, such as like the Westerners, what we do, here in America, we'll use that a shoe horse for attracting luck. So somebody manifesting, you may either be resonating to get a shoe horse, or you may want to incorporate, I don't know how you're going to incorporate, lizards in a home, or, maybe your child really loves lizards and, maybe their curtains, or if they have their own bathroom, you could do a kid's bathroom with lizards or something. Use imagination. This is very imaginatory. Imagination and manifestation are like two in one, right? So really getting this understanding, it's like we really are mirroring each other. We, it is maybe doing a mirror exercise would be good. Working with the lizard as plentiful. If you're looking for something plentiful, doing the mirror exercise, looking into the mirror, staring into the mirror. Or if somebody wants to do mirror magic, that's a little bit more in depth. That could potentially be dangerous. I don't want to get into those details. But the mirror exercise, is kind of rehearsing in the mirror. Speaking mantras or speaking affirmations in the mirror on repeat. So the lizard arrives as a spiritual animal. Magical skills emerge in novel ways. So there's a rebirth or renewal of energy. Negativity flows away, leaving you with a clear head and a positive mindset. All right, so that's really where this lizard, I did not know how powerful this lizard spirit animal is, and this lizard spirit animal is definitely with your girl right now. You see him? Hey, no. Yes, sir. Okay, but no, seriously, he's here. So where we are, the negativity flows away with a clear head and positive mindset. You find your core source of power. It provides you with the greater control of pressing matters while strengthening your your intentions. So this here is where I started picking up and then watching the movie. The clears are starting to activate, right? Don't get your girl to be trying to pronounce them. Y'all look up what the clears are. So, you know, my clear cognizance, clairvoyance is two of my strongest. Clear cognizance, clairvoyance, knowing, seeing, and hearing. The tasting has started to happen, and the smell. All right. So sometimes touching objects, there's a clear for you. Somebody can touch an object, and if they're a medium, like if you would go to a medium and they tell you, you know, bring me an item from your loved one, they can touch it and pick that up that way. I am a little, uh, a little fall back on that. I have touched things and felt an energy from it. To me, that's a transfer of energy, and I'm a healer with my hands. That I physically do healing. I may not touch the skin, but like even if I am doing Reiki, or I'm doing a crystal healing or a sound bath healing, I am using the energetic fields from my hand. So a transfer like that for me personally is not, it's not for me, but maybe, you know, these are the clairs that are coming online for you guys. So the lizard spirit animal seeks creative people that are facing blockages, right? Because there's always something, some sort of the ego, something's always, now I don't want to say always blocking us, but there are blockages. That's why we're always healing something, right? But not that type. We're not healing like, oh my God, I'm a victim, somebody did this. You clear that type of healing out. Now the healing that you're doing is movement that's just opening up a new door, oh, you know, climbing to the next step and allowing things to flow when you get there, right? Like it really isn't a rush, and it really isn't a competition with anybody else that you have to compare to anybody else. So breaking the cycles, provide a fresh perspective, right? Being able to allow constructive criticism into your energy, right? Because sometimes that could be hard, you know, especially if you dealt with people who it wasn't constructive criticism, it was just them projecting their fear, and they didn't want to see you, consciously or unconsciously, they didn't want to see you advance to where you were going with your dreams that you may have shared with other people. So the setback you're experiencing is always temporary. It is always temporary, and it is a lesson to offer you. The lizard's arrival in your life assures there is an exciting opportunity ahead, right? Sometimes one blockage may mean like, okay, I have to redirect where I'm going, right? If you're driving and there's a roadblock and you start seeing, you got to go find those detour signs, right? But it's going to bring you to your destination. It may be a little difficult, maybe a little slower. It may not be how you mapped it out in your mind because you already had the directions or the way you wanted it done. Sometimes it just doesn't always pan out like that, right? But it doesn't mean it's not a good idea. It doesn't mean you shouldn't go forward. Okay. When the lizard crawls into your life as a spirit guide, it's time to tune into extrasensory abilities. You can use them to recognize friends or foes. I'm trying to tell you. The lizard message suggests you trust your instincts. Let your internal compass guide you down the right path. Now is the time to remain open so that you can receive divine messages. So this is where your first eye, we call it the third eye. I mean, it's the first eye. Society calls it the third eye, your pineal gland, right? A lot of times it's calcified by many different things. There's ways of getting that awakened and open, but definitely being responsible with doing that, because once that is open, once you are in that awakening type of energy, there kind of is no way of going back to sleep. All right, and then there's the omni crescent. Omnicrescent. Am I saying that right? So again, clairvoyance. Having working with the lizard for your clairvoyance, for your vision, right? Guys, you gotta excuse me that I'm not the best pronunciation. All right. Without saying sorry, so I'm not saying sorry, but I will apologize for those that you find, maybe have, if there's like a teacher or grammar teacher on here right now, they're like, she. But I love you. Thank you for being here, especially if you still sticking around. And I think this is like the third. I am just giving some downloads from the movie Leo that was on Netflix. He was a lizard. I'm going to get to the turtles. I'm not done. Oh my goodness. The video may cut off, so there's going to be different parts. Okay. Individual, I think I'm skipping something. When fear creeps in your life, you face it, staring it down until it disappears, right? Such assurance comes in handy when you attempt the astral travel and walk in between the worlds. You have a sound core with your feet coated in this earth, right? So, again, you guys may be prophetess, right? You may see visions. You may, and these are maybe things that wasn't cultivated, or that maybe couldn't tell your parents, couldn't share it, could have came from a religious home. But this is very empathic energy, and I feel this is a spiritual channel. So those watching, you have those empathic abilities, right? So if lizard is your birth totem, so you can find out if it's a birth totem as well. See, I didn't know. We can find out what spirit animals are our birth totem. So maybe look that up. But this is definitely where the dark night of the soul I was speaking about before, the inner child healing, healing those wounds and traumas, right? It really is a point where multiple blocks will keep happening if those inner child traumas are kind of looked over and ignored. All right. Goodness gracious. Guys, go take a break and get some water. All right. So I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. And then I didn't. Spirit definitely gave me an assignment with this one. I mean, I'm here for it. All right. So now we're with the turtle. The turtle in the movie. Nobody chose the turtle. The turtle ended up getting a little jealous of the lizard and kind of snitched him out to the other students because they didn't know that they was all talking to them. So they all lost their trust. Now, the turtle did represent the rise of the Divine Mother, which in some cases, when the only thing that I could really relate the turtle really kind of being jealous, it was really more of, as a mother, right? We want our children to come to them or come to us, and then if there's something else that is more impressionable, right? This could be a celebrity, this could be the other parent, this could be the teacher, this could be, what they're seeing online and everything. That's who I listen to, and that's who I'm cool, that's who I look up to. Every mother wants to be looked up to, right? And the turtle wasn't. So the turtle, when the turtle did that, the turtle did not do that out of malice, right? It was a natural jealous feeling, and jealousy can be natural. It's just a matter of how far somebody's taking it, and can somebody check themselves and just, have to speak up and say, I am a little jealous, you're growing up, I don't get the time I used to, or whatever that jealousy might be. You might be inspired by somebody, people got to really make it normalize. I'm really inspired by this person. I'm inspired by what you do. you know, in the beginning I did feel a little jealous. Now, if they not doing that and they inspired, but now they just think they in this invisible competition, you know, it gets ugly, right? It gets ugly. But so on here it says, according to the Native American legend, the turtle symbolizes Mother Earth. This is because the turtles are one of the few animals that carry their homes on their back, as just as the earth carries all of us. Should somebody call their mother? Should somebody check on their mother? Should somebody forgive their mother? Should we tap into Mother Earth and be protectors of Mother Earth? Can we do more to clean the environment? Can we do more? It's just whatever is resonating with somebody. When you think of Mother Earth, how are you able to give back? What offerings do you give back to Mother Earth? And how are we raising up the energy of Mother God, right? So, and that has been, you know, that mother energy has been demonized way too fucking long, you know. I'm talking about a kid cartoon, so I'm not even gonna go into that. Maybe I have to get into another video about, you know, taking Mother Earth, Mother God. You know, I'm not calling Mother Earth God. That's not what I'm doing. I'm saying the Divine Mother, Most High God Mother. Yes, that energy, the patriarch energy is dead, right? That old way is dead. The matriarch energy is rising up, right? And I'm here, her daughter, assistant, and I hope there's others that are assisting me as well. All right, so the turtle is also a reminder that we should take care of our planet just as our bodies and minds. When we see the turtle, it should remind us to be more patient and present at the moment. It can also inspire us to stick to our goals and persevere through challenges. Turtle dreams mean you're entering time when you'll need to practice strength, endurance, perseverance. This is also associated with the water element, and it also can represent emotions, intuition, the subconscious mind. The turtle dream tells us to tap into the emotional state, listen to your instinct guts. Alternatively, it can also signify that you are feeling overwhelmed and out of depth in some area of your life, right? Like it said, the turtle holds its home on its back. Mother Earth, she carries us, right? But also as mothers, and I'm not saying fathers don't bear anything either, but we're gonna just keep it all the way 100, right? A lot of things are weighed down on the feminine energy. A lot of things are weighed down on the mother energy, okay? So I guess in this aspect, I am speaking to actual physical mothers, not just like, you know, there's heaviness that's on women, period, right? Like either we are expected to compete with each other, but be sisters. Speak up, but don't speak too much. Be beautiful, but don't be conceited. Be humble, but so that whole thing right there, I'm not even going to get into that. So if divine feminine, right? If the divine feminine is in a lower chakra or trying to balance her energy with the divine masculine, with that root chakra, especially if there's any type of being stubborn, again, too lazy, don't want to hear constructive criticism at this time. These are areas, you know, if you're working with the spirit of the turtle, right? The turtle is the significance of the home, right? So really speaking up and saying, no, listen, this is what I need to succeed. This is what I need to have peace in my home. This is what I need. Clearing things out, cleaning things out, decluttering, making room, making space for things to come in naturally. All right. So there wasn't much about the turtle because the turtle did its thing at the end. It did what it had to do. It helped rescue because the teacher, she wanted all the praise from how these students were advancing, and she liked this recognition. She admitted that she wasn't happy and that she was miserable. She took the lizard for a drive and dropped him off in the wilderness. She did a whole fucking Karen, a whole Karen. Like, she didn't even give, and then felt bad when the kids wanted to know where this lizard was. They all came together, went to go rescue the lizard. Okay, so you guys go check that out, and see if there's anything that you can decode, or there's something that spiritually you picked up. I like, if I'm watching movies and stuff, especially sci-fi, and I know I need to publish my sci-fi book that I've been sitting on. Oh my goodness, the spirit is making me, maybe I really need to be called out on that shit. My sister does, she tries to, but let me see, let me sit back and just see if we can get, I appreciate you guys all being here. That was beautiful. That was some learning about the lizard and the turtle. I'm working with the lizard right now for show. All right, so let's just see if we get, so we got the tiger, and that's fire energy, and I love working with the fire. So you guys may want to start working with some, y'all might hear me say it a lot, work with that fire magic, for real. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold and I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. I know that's right. And so that's the tiger. All right. So the tiger spirit for somebody. Let's see if we get any more. I had pre-shuffled these earlier. I was looking at them. And I love these. And guess what came out? I'm telling you, Spirit, just be with me. And obedience. So for some of you guys, congratulations. You guys have been passing the test. You guys been doing the work. You guys been listening. I got lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt, embrace your transformation, put on a new cloak. See, I told you, you gotta cloak yourself out here. You gotta cloak yourself. You are a master of regeneration. Am I saying that right? Y'all know what I'm saying, right? Regeneration. That's how I'm pronouncing it. All right, but the lizard came out. I'm not even going to go no further after seeing the lizard. Divine Most High God, thank you, Source. It is all coming in alignment. You are all on your paths, on that spiritual path. Y'all are some magical beings. Listen, we are starting to get this. We getting better and better at our magic. Cloaking yourself, using discernment, using your voices, working with your chakras, using that imagination more than anything with your creativity, okay? I will just keep talking. I do some personal mentoring. I do spiritual advisory, and I'm working on I did have a website that got hacked and got really discouraged behind that. So the website is being worked out for some of these services that I already do. It's more local, but you got to start with your community. You got to start with yourself. You got to start with your home, and then you can start with your community, and then you let it expand from there. But check out the movie Leo. Check out the animal spirit lizard. This was a pleasure and a joy, even over some of my pronunciations. Spirit is always working through me and working with me. And same for you guys. Please take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay dangerous. But always stay in the energy of love. Peace.